What if everything you think you know about death is wrong? Imagine closing your eyes for the very last time, and then something happens. Scientists, near-death survivors, and ancient texts all point to a chilling truth. Death might not be the end. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you might never look at life, or death, the same way again. When the human heart stops beating, within seconds, blood flow to the brain ceases. For decades, doctors assumed this was the point of no return. But recent research shows brain activity can spike in the moments after death, a final electrical storm that could create vivid visions or even a life review. Is this just a dying brain, or the first step into something more? Countless people brought back from the brink describe the same eerie event, their entire life flashing before their eyes in perfect clarity, but not as passive observers. They feel every emotion they ever caused: joy, pain, love, guilt, as if living it all again, from every perspective. Is this a biological playback, or a cosmic judgment? Perhaps the most iconic after-death experience is the tunnel of light. Survivors report being drawn toward a warm, glowing radiance, filled with peace and unconditional love. Neuroscientists suggest it could be the brain's visual cortex shutting down, creating the illusion of a tunnel. But what if it's a gateway? Some claim to meet entities, deceased loved ones, angelic figures, or beings of pure light. They communicate without words, often conveying that it's not your time. Are these hallucinations, or is consciousness crossing into another realm? Many near-death survivors say they floated above their own body, watching doctors work to save them in perfect detail. Later, their descriptions match reality exactly, details they couldn't have possibly seen. How is this possible if the brain is clinically dead? It's not only the dying who have these visions. Family members at the bedside sometimes report seeing the same light, feeling the same presence, or even glimpsing the departing soul. This suggests death might be a shared, multi-conscious event. Science points to oxygen deprivation, chemical surges, and brain shutdown as explanations. Spiritual traditions across cultures see these as proof of the soul's journey. Could both be true, the body shutting down while consciousness transitions elsewhere? From the Egyptian Book of the Dead to Tibetan teachings, humanity has always prepared for an afterlife. Different religions describe judgment, reincarnation, or merging with universal energy, yet they all agree, death is not the end. Thousands of documented cases involve people accurately describing events while clinically dead. Hospitals have recorded verifiable details from patients who had no heartbeat or brain activity for minutes, sometimes hours. So, what happens after death? Science may offer pieces of the puzzle, but the truth remains beyond full understanding. Whether it's a dreamlike hallucination or a step into eternity, one fact is certain: death is the one journey we all must take. And perhaps, it's not an end, but a beginning. If this made you think differently about life and death, hit that like button, share this video with someone who needs to hear it, and tell me in the comments, what do you think happens after we die?